hello, I didn't know you were here. We're gonna be looking at some of the behind the scenes footage with 42 questions in our interviews with Alpha Venture Partners. We are interviewing two of the newer additions to the Alpha Venture Partners team, and they talk to us about how they got into VC. Pro tip, there's a lot of different ways to do it. Can you take us around the office a little bit?
Sure, let's do that. Hi, this is Antonia.
Hi, Antonia. I'm Sean O'Sullivan.
Nice to meet you.
Great pleasure to meet you.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I'm a JD MBA at Columbia, working here for the summer.
Yeah.
I have a background in finance, but really wanted to see more of the venture side of the deal.
Just gonna get a little bit better lighting here.
It's been really incredible. Steve, Brian, and Ben have been awesome to learn from. I get looped in on everything, so it's been really awesome.
Yeah, that's great. And JDA, so
JD and an MBA.
and an MBA. Oh, okay. So you're gonna become a lawyer working in the venture field?
No, I don't think so. That's the twist in all of this. I'm more interested in the investing side. I think having a law degree is practical because you can definitely spot the issues.
Yeah.
But I'm more interested in the operations and building companies and helping founders think through their problems.
Okay. So you're actually interested in being a venture capitalist investor?
Yes.
Yes. Excellent. Very good. And this is perfect experience for that. Are you checking out various companies? Are you sourcing opportunities?
Yeah, so there's a little bit of everything. So we obviously get a lot of deal flow from our network. We have a ton of micro VCs in our network, and we look at their portfolio companies. So there's that part of it, so we get to really look at deals. This morning, Ben and I actually went to Telluride, which is an accelerator, and heard from two of their companies as well. So we get to meet with founders and with other VCs. So there's a whole networking part of it as well, which is really wonderful. And then of course, when we're in the office, actually working with the team and going through the diligence and looking at what the company does, what the model is, what their traction is. So it's really a lot of everything.
Great. Excellent. Well, wonderful background. And this is Ben. What do you do at Alpha Venture Partners?
Yeah, so I started here about 1.5 years ago. It's the first full-time member aside from Brian and Steve, who are the two partners.
Yeah. And
do a little bit of everything. Help with a lot with the VC network, making sure we're getting in touch with the right founders, entrepreneurs through that network, doing the diligence, and then as we're fundraising, helping out a lot with collateral and setting up meetings and working on that side as well.
And do you have any deal that you guys have done that you're particularly proud of? I'm sure you're proud of all your children. But
I think Kareem is the most interesting investment we've made recently. It's the Uber for the Middle East.
Yeah.
It's an incredibly capital efficient business. Spending 1/5 of what Uber has spent in the region, and it's already 5 times larger in terms of riders and users. It came in through our partners at Baco Capital, who our partner Steve Brotman met at the Kauffman Fellows Conference. Just shows you can meet great VCs and great deals even in Kansas City, Missouri.
And based in Abu Dhabi.
Excellent, excellent. How did you get into VC?
So I came from Peter Solomon Company doing investment banking out of college, and all throughout college I spent a lot of time with the entrepreneurial department, loved working with startups, helping them think through their business models, and really wanted to get more into the investing and financial side of it. And VC seemed like the perfect mix between that entrepreneurial relationship and work and building businesses, and then also the financial side and getting to analyze businesses through that lens.
And how did you meet these guys, Steve and Brian?
So when I was at Duke, which is where I went to undergrad, I spent a lot of time with the entrepreneurial department there, working with Howie Ree, who's the head of the Duke entrepreneurship department. I called him and told him what I was looking for in the next stage of my career. And he said, I have the perfect fit for you, and put me in touch with Steve Brotman, who was also a Duke alum. And
Well, yeah. I was doing pitch events for Howie, for Duke alum, but I was like, you know what? Well, maybe I should, ask Howie in the audience. I'm like, hey, we're hiring a new junior person, and Howie says, "Hey, I've got the perfect person."
So how did you get in, Antonia?
So I didn't go to Duke.
But
So they let me in anyway. But I have a friend, another Ben, who's at Columbia Business School with me, who was here last semester, and we do another program together. And he suggested that I apply. Thought I might be a good fit, so I interviewed with this Ben and joined the team.
yeah.
And you're part of Insight.
Yes,
Oh,
I'm
you're-
part of Insight.
Insight.
It's a fellowship for students who are interested in entrepreneurship and venture capital, and we basically work with startups and help them think through their go-to-market strategy.
Cool. Very good. So that's how you get into the world of VC. One of the ways.
Yes.
I didn't like blood in my case. So,
So
and
he's
I was
not gonna be a doctor.
and I was a computer geek.
We all have our different ways of getting into VC.
We all do. Yes.